Imagine a life of pain, misery, shame and suffering. That was baby Kristen's future. Now imagine a man of vision, a medical magician, a pioneer to rescue your baby from hell. This is the story of a young girl's triumph over a relentless demon. After 8 years of battling a massive tumour called a hemangioma, baby Kristen is reuniting with her hero, Dr Milton Waner.
Hi, Kristen.
A surgeon saving hundreds of the world's most vulnerable, desperate children who have nowhere else to go. And there's much more to this medic than scrubs and scalpels.
Hey baby, won't you come on home? So many nights I've waited all alone. Every time I look at him I see your clone.
My heart just broke the day I went away. But there was so much more I tried to say. The time was wrong and I just could not stay. I went away to follow childhood dreams. But there was more to life than this man seemed. Of screaming crowds that stroke my self-esteem.
Hey baby, won't you come on home? So many nights I've waited all alone.
Why don't we ever settle down?
It's an unlikely place to find a world-class surgeon, but Dr Waner's just as comfortable in front of a microphone as he is in surgical scrubs. He's not your average guy, and that's how he's making a difference. This singing surgeon is dedicating his life to helping children. Kristen is living proof of Dr Waner's determination.
Hi, I'm Dr Waner.
How are you?
Fine, and who's this?
Hey, hello.
Hi.
When they first met 8 years ago, Kristen's situation was bleak. The tiny girl had a massive and aggressive tumour consuming and distorting her face.
Okay, let's go through to the room and then we can sit down and do some talking.
Okay.
Dr Waner identified it as a hemangioma and immediately began treatment. Like an out-of-control cancer, these tumours usually have no off switch. They have the potential at the worst to kill and at the least to grossly disfigure a child in his or her most vulnerable years, when the delicate senses of self-image and confidence are conceived and developed. Baby Kristen was lucky to meet Dr Waner 8 years ago. Her transformation began then with the first surgery. Now a young girl, Kristen is about to slay her demon once and for all. Sydney Airport is the starting point for a marathon journey. Kristen and her mother Michelle Ernie are heading to New York. She'll be reunited with her hero for the last time for her final round of treatment.
See you, Australia. I'm not so stressed out this time. I'm nervous about the surgery, but I'm taking a lot more of it in than I did.
The exhausted pair arrive in New York full of hope.
So what do you think? We're here.
My foot's going to sleep.
Your foot's asleep, my ear's blocked. I can't hear anything.
Millions of people have travelled to New York City in search of a new life. It's a huge undertaking for Kristen and Michelle, but they'll go anywhere to see Dr Waner and finally realise Kristen's dream of a normal life.
It's weird, isn't it? The steering wheel's in the wrong place. So what do you want to do?
As Manhattan looms in the distance, excitement overtakes the jet lag for Michelle and Kristen.
Madison Avenue. I can't believe I'm on Madison Avenue. Just you. Oh, the man with the cigar in his mouth. Oh, the traffic lights and everything.
Pretty at night.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah.
So what do you think?
It's really good.
Really good. Oh, Daddy, tell him where we are.
Yes. We're in New York. Yeah. There's lots of bright lights and it's very pretty. I don't really like the smell though.
Oh, people say very naughty words.
They're just too excited to rest yet, the energy of Times Square too hard to resist, as they stretch their legs. One thing's for sure, Manhattan's a long way from their home, the small Australian country town of Bairnsdale. Kristen's problems began as a day-old infant, when a tiny purple shadow appeared on her face. Within a week, the nightmare had begun. The spot rapidly grew into a massive, ugly tumour. It began to engulf her beautiful face, erasing her otherwise normal features. By 3 months, Kristen was unrecognisable and in a great deal of pain. She was struggling to breathe and was losing sight in one eye. Doctors told Michelle and her husband Leonie to take their baby home, that there was nothing to be done. But Michelle's cries for help through the media led her to Dr Milton Waner. He rescued Kristen, guiding her on a long and painful journey to conquer the growth. But he still believes there is more that needs to be done.
There you go. Thanks very much.
Now, even after years of successful surgical procedures, Kristen's appearance still attracts unwanted attention when she ventures out in public. It's something she's grown used to, but it still hurts. Kristen's ready to meet with Dr Waner one last
I know where
time.
we are now. I've been here before.
Where is it?
Where is it? She just wants to say hello to a New York City cop. We're from Australia.
Very nice. How you doing?
Good.
Having fun, I hope?
Yes.
Alrighty.
So you happy? What's this one?
This is a baseball team.
Oh, follow your dream. Oh, okay. I've got one for my football team at home.
There you go.
I didn't bring it.
Football's real football there.
Yeah, we don't have padding and helmets.
You can get almost anything in New York, as Kristen's about to discover.
A really big city.
Really big.
Thousands of children across the globe are suffering from hemangiomas until they find Dr Waner. Unlike Kristen, 5-year-old Polish girl Ala Wąsowska has never had any treatment. Today, the two girls will meet for the first time. It's Kristen's turn to provide some much-needed reassurance and support. Kristen sees in Ala how her life could have been.
Don't be scared. She will be fine. You'll have nothing to be scared about. And how did it feel? Can you remember any pain?
No.
Can you remember any bad things?